Lord, God's grace not only provides you with what you need, but also transforms you into what He in wisdom created you to be. I just finished reading my morning devotional, and this is the book that I use. I can link it below if any of you are looking for a new one. Don't worry, I'm not about to do my entire makeup routine with you. I'm just going to answer a question that I got in one of my last videos. I think it was 2 videos ago, but my bronzer combo. So right now I have on my base and I have like highlight under the eyes, and then what I do for contour is use the Huda Beauty the Overachiever concealer. And obviously everyone who watches my channel will not use the shade that I'm using, but oh no, did I just run out? I'm running out. If you're looking for something similar, this works well. Just find your shade. So I put a little there on the top. That's actually more than what I usually put. I'm trying to do this in the camera, in the mirror, down my nose, and I put just a couple dots here and here, and then a touch right here. Then I take this kind of brush. This is a Real Techniques 204 buffing brush, so sounds good for what we need it for. And I just buff this into where I placed it. I don't really spread it around, I just buff it in. Don't forget this, I've forgotten this before. And have to like go back and fix it while I was out in public. Isn't that crazy? I'm kind of in a rush. I'm not in a real rush. I have to get Margot to school soon. It's 8:05, so she'll have to be there until 9 o'clock. I usually just don't spend a ton of time in the morning doing my makeup, but I don't mind doing this to show ya. So once I buff that in so that there's not like little dots on my forehead anymore. And like I said, today I used a little bit more than I usually do, probably because it's running out. I set the lighter parts with the NYX HD finishing powder. And I don't use a lot of this, just a little on here. Just enough to set the lighter makeup in. If you use too much, like at my age, you'll start creasing and it'll get caught in your lines, and you don't want that. And I'm due up for Botox like yesterday. All right, and then once that's on, I just kind of dab the rest out. And then I take this CoverGirl True Blend So Flushed High Pigment Bronzer, and I just go over that area where I put that contour. So back on the cheeks, right here like this, and then across the forehead, around the mouth, and back up the cheeks, down the sides of my nose. And that, I mean, I don't know if you can even tell a difference. I can in this mirror, but that is my bronzer combo. So I will link everything down below if you're interested. And yeah, let me finish getting ready. We are out of cheese snacks, Margot, so I'm just gonna give you... What cheese? Yeah, it's cheddar cheese. Cheddar cheese! And I'll give you a slice of that. Cheese. Okay, I'm back. You're back. You making faces at yourself? You're so goofy. What time is it?
10:30 a.m.
8:32. Alrighty, sister.
Pippa's done in the bathroom.
She's done going potty. Okay, I'll let her back in. This is Margot's lunch today. Typically, I will put some M&Ms in here, but she's got a sandwich, pretzels, cheese crackers, fruit, and what are these called? Chocolate chips. Come back in. There we go. We need to leave in 10 minutes. We're actually doing great on time. Margot's school is only 10 minutes away. Here, come fill up your water.
Okay, Mommy.
And then I'm gonna brush your hair and I'm gonna get your ballet bag together.
Sounds like bubbles, Mommy.
Yeah. Packing her ballet bag is typically something I do on Sundays. However, I just didn't get around to doing it yesterday. So she's got her leotard, her tights, her tap shoes, and her ballet slippers. Just put it in a bun today. One big bun. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Look at me. Gorgeous. Go look in the guest room mirror and say 3 nice things about yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Every morning after I get her ready, I make her go to the guest room or wherever the closest full-length mirror is and say 3 things she likes about herself. What?
I'm just waiting for you.
You just waiting for me?
You just knocked down.
Ooh, I have turf in my boots. Feels so gross. Anytime I go to Brandon's job, they have turf on the indoor field and it gets inside your shoes and it's hard to get it out. Okay, let's go to school.
Can I listen to something?
Yeah, you can listen to something. What do you want to hear?
Wish.
Wish?
I listen to that in a while.
The Wish movie?
Yeah.
You don't want to hear Wicked?
I don't want to hear Wicked.
Late for second guessing. Okay, fine. We don't have to listen to Wicked. There's some things I just wish that I have my camera in hand for, and I just took Margot into school, well, up to the door. We can't take them inside. As we're walking up, two of her friends were getting out of their cars at the same time, and they all like held hands and walked into school together, and it was so sweet. And I just wish in that moment that I had my camera to like document that or to take a photo, and I didn't have either of them. I'm messaging someone on Facebook Marketplace for a rug that I found, and I think I want to put it in my entryway, so we'll see if that happens. But anyway, right now I am going to go to Home Goods because I broke my own rule when it comes to shopping at Home Goods, and that is if you see it, get it right then, because it's not going to be there next week. And sure enough, last week I was in there killing time. Sorry about the light, guys. The sun is not working with me. But I saw these two bunnies for Easter decor, and I ended up leaving with something else, but the bunnies have been like on my mind. You guys are gonna see them and think I'm insane and think like, why were these on your mind? But then yesterday I was on Instagram and I was looking at the brand Mrs. Alice. She owns like a homewares type of company where you can like do beautiful tablescapes and stuff, but she had two bunnies that looked exactly like the ones that I saw at Home Goods, but a little bit bigger, and I wouldn't need them as big as she had them, but for way more money. And so after I saw that, I was like, oh, I really want these bunnies. So hopefully they're still there. Home Goods opens in like 25 minutes. So I'm just gonna go over there and chill in the parking lot so that I can be the first one in the building. All right, I'm here. It is, what time is it? 9:15, and as I sit here, more women are just pulling up and waiting in their cars. I've come here to go to the Target that's right next door in the past, and there would be like a line outside of the door for like random moms trying to like get in while the getting is good, which is usually early in the morning. Oh, I'm gonna be so sad if they're not here. Where are they? Boop, boop. Oh, no, I don't see them. They're kind of similar to this one, but not. Kind of like the, oh wait, hold on. Here's the boy. Okay, got one. Where's the girl? I'm gonna be so upset. Hold on. Keep looking. There it is. There she is. Yes. Oh wait, no. Is this her? And I can't remember if this was it. She looks so much smaller, and I don't want this small. I don't know. This is definitely the boy one though. Wait a minute. I just spotted. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There she is. 'Cause there's another one. It's her right there. I'm still in here. Got my cute little bunnies. Grabbed a couple packs of towels for the kitchen. Just, we need some new ones. And a candle. I'm the biggest sucker for like this kind of stuff. Or that. Mission accomplished. The next thing I'm gonna do is run to the grocery store because Brendan and I are like salivating for this sauce that we had at CAVA. CAVA is like fast food Mediterranean and it's so good. But they have this crazy feta sauce and this SKUG or COLLAB, I think is actually how it's pronounced. So we found the recipe for both sauces on TikTok and I'm gonna make them today because we have lamb meatballs at the house and I can just do like a pita for lunch later. And yeah, I need to get home because today is Monday and it is my 10,000 step walk. Home from the grocery store. I'm going to, I'm not gonna leave them out, especially this weekend since it will be Princess Tiana Central in the house. But I'm gonna go sit these in the dining room for now. Like I said, we are Princess Tiana, Princess and the Frog headquarters as we get ready for Margot's party. And I'm so excited. Once the party's over and I start decorating for spring, which probably won't be until March, I'll sit these little guys out in here on the table and do a little tablescape. And then I also bought this for the kitchen. I think this is so nice and can be something we keep for a very long time. It's very sturdy. But anyway, how cute is all this stuff for her party? This is like a heavy duty crown from Amazon that she wants to wear with her Tiana dress. I have this plastic flatware that's really cute and ornate looking. While I was in HomeGoods today, I was looking for like a white tablecloth, but I decided to just get the plastic kind and then use those green runners that I bought from Amazon versus one that the kids could spill and stain on. Hopefully it comes together like how I see it in my mind. I need to find a home for these guys until I'm ready for them. Here's her little Tiana dress that she's gonna wear. My sister bought it for her a couple years ago. Now we're gonna wash these new towels. Before I walk, I always steal Brandon's little fan. He has this on his nightstand at night, but he hates it because I always forget to bring it back up. And then he has to go get it. I changed my outfit to something more comfortable for walking. Sorry, my glasses are on and the reflection is awful. I have an eye appointment next week because something's going on with my eyes and I'm not sure what, but yeah, I need to get seen. Let the 10,000 step walk begin. I don't like to wear tennis shoes when I do this walk. It's probably not great, but it's just how I am. And I'm gonna be here for the next hour and a half. All right, doing a quick check-in. Sorry if I'm yelling, I have my Beats in. I'm about 30 minutes into my walk and a little over 4,000 steps. I had to stop for a second and run up and get my Beats because my AirPods died, but that's okay. We're still making great time. And we got about an hour, maybe just under an hour to go. I don't know if you guys can see this, we're almost at 6,000 steps. And I'm gonna have to stop because Margot's school just called. We forgot the ballet bag, which you guys saw me pack this morning, but I guess we left it in the car. As soon as I get to 6,000, I'm gonna get off and run to the school and go take the ballet bag. Oh, that's mom life though, am I right? Ooh. Sorry about that. I will say, the one thing about doing this walk, even though this was only 6,000 steps, on the days that I do the 10,000 steps, and I mentioned this in my last video, I don't do any other workouts during that day because my body is just like tired from keeping that pace for an hour and a half. But I sleep so much better since I've started doing this and just walking every day consistently. I sleep through the night now with no problems, unless the kids come in our room, which is rare. That's not something they do often, but if that happens, it's the only thing that will keep me from sleeping through the night. And it's so nice, especially like when you first roll over, and my body naturally gets up at like 6:30, but when you first roll over and realize like, wow, I made it through the night and I didn't wake up, it feels so good. Mission accomplished, bag is in, but her class is out there on the playground. She's actually like in that little group of girls running right there, going up the jungle gym. Sweet. All right, I was planning on doing this later, but since I just got back, I made this banana bread for my neighbors. They are, I can't even remember what country they're from, but they made my husband and I some food, and Brandon really likes it. But to thank them, I made them a banana bread, and I'm just giving it back as well as their Tupperware. I'm gonna voice over this part of the video because I ended up taking a phone call, but this is the COUG recipe that I mentioned earlier in the video. I Google pronunciations that, so hopefully it's correct. The recipe itself calls for 6 cloves of garlic, 3 jalapeno peppers, a half a tablespoon of coriander, a head of cilantro, 3 tablespoons of water, and a 1/4 cup of olive oil. I personally did not use that much water or that much olive oil, and I still got the desired effect, so do with that what you will. But it ended up being so delicious, and I'm basically going to put this on everything that I make from here on. And then after it was all in the container, I blended it up in my NutriBullet and served it on a lamb meatball pita, but instead of pita I used naan, and that was my meal. Welcome. It's the next day and I'm on my way to volunteer at Sebastian's school. Every single Tuesday I go there and help out in the media center. I'm also his room mom, but I don't have to do anything room mom related until Thursday. So if I'm still vlogging on this video, by then I'll show that. And I don't know how much I can show in the media center today since I actually have been working on a project for the librarian that requires me to sit at a computer for the entire time. So I can kind of show that, but I won't be like up and moving like I typically am to show like what I do in there when I volunteer. But we'll see what I can do, and I'll just bring my phone in for that. Hi.
Where we're going?
Media center today.
You doing okay this morning?
Yeah, I'm great, thank you. Perfect, thank you. This is it for the next 2 hours, so. Oh my goodness, okay. I'm leaving the school now. Ooh, hit my phone. Well, I don't even know what time it is. So I'm on my phone because my camera died, but the kids are supposed to have a hard lockdown drill today, and so the whole time I was in there, it's 10:56. Usually I don't leave until like 11:45. I had to turn my car off because the CarPlay stopped the video. But the kids were supposed to have a lockdown drill today. They still are. But I got out of there before it ended up happening. I finished the project. So now I need to get off the premises before this drill. and when I turn my car back on, it's going to stop the video. So I will just see you guys at home. Right. I'm voiceovering yet again to tell you what I'm eating for breakfast/lunch this day. And it is just avocado toast with cottage cheese. And then I chopped up 2 hard-boiled eggs, added some pickled onions, and then topped that with chili crunch. And then typically I would do like everything but the bagel seasoning, but we were out. And this is a pretty normal breakfast for me, high in protein and delicious. All right, I am at home. It may not look like I have left since the last time you saw me, but it is now 2:04, and the last thing I did on here was make myself some lunch, and I fully planned on, again, 2 days in a row, talking you through what I was making. However, I guess you would have just have seen because I would have just put it in. I was on the phone with my mom, so I could not do that. Here's another phone call. As soon as I get home, the phone always rings. Anyway, we're headed to Crumble after this because we're going to a play date and I don't want to go empty-handed. Okay guys, so it is the next day and we did end up going to Crumble and getting like 6 mini cookies to take to Sebastian's best friend's house for a little play date with him and his sister who's around Margot's age. And their mom is actually someone I've been getting to know for the last like year or so, and we just never realized that our sons were like friends at school. And so we were hanging out and walking together last year so much, but didn't realize that the boys were hanging out at school. And so now that we've put all the pieces together, the kids can all play together outside of school, and it's just really cute. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Thank you so much for watching and just palling around with me on a like random but real day in the life, or 2 days in the life or so video. As soon as I end this, I'm going to pick the camera up and start vlogging because we're finally gonna start decorating for Margot's birthday. The party is literally about to happen, so we gotta get moving on that. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too long for you. If it was, let me know what you guys prefer and I will try to tailor the channel to that. And if you liked this video, please let me know in the comments and give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and please subscribe. Bye-bye.